Oh, right. Since we are live, let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early, smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig. All right. Let's see who we got in the building thus far in the AM, man. See what we got going on. The homie Rod Neal is in the building. Steve O Sly up in here. HC Boxing, Avery Vice, Styling Scrubs, Craig in the building. Stephen of the Mizak, Ali Dago. It's Principalities up in here. Robert Singleton, Bush Baby Boxing, my brother Supreme Beast, Cadillac Red is in the building. Will Sinclair, Jalen Hudson, the Brothers UK, Slim Hussein, Dirt Road Kennels is in the building. What it do? Escobar, Black Superman. Shout out to my brother Joe Towns coming through, standing on LDBC business, representing that old Hillside Bourbon Company. Make sure y'all get y'all a few bottles or a case, why don't you? Yes, sir. I'll be having some in August for the meet and greet. If you ain't got your meet and greet tickets, make sure you get them. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna ignore anybody that's in the LDBC or affiliated with us. Talking about they didn't know we had tickets on sale or any of that. I'm going to ignore you. I'm gonna be pissed off. So if you want to go, if you plan on going, get the tickets. If you don't plan on going, that's okay. But don't cap and act like you didn't know where it was going to be at and none of that, because that's irritating. Insult my intelligence. Young Deezy, what's happening with the fam? Gabe Moore, G McCall, Keon True Story, The Red, AB in the building, A-Wavy09, Eddie Thomas. Let's go, man, in the building. The homie Insane, what it do? Justin Jacobs, Kevin Dunbar, St. Louis Mix. Who's that? Laura Stalls. You got Shogun 76. The homie Oak Park Boxing in the building. Hey, hold on one second, bro. I just heard something. Okay. My yard got leaving. It sounded like somebody started up my truck. I'm like, what the hell? That's his truck, though. Oak Park Boxing in the building. What it do? Terrell Colwell. Let me see here. Mark Wonderlich in the building. Dale Reed. Rick Blackwell. Sniper in the building. Tiz Frank. Isaiah Young. The Sensei Stormy B-Man is in the building. The homie D-Man Jr. Justin Cash. Let's see here. Dinkin Dollars up in here. Dane Watson. Dale Reed. Flyer frequently. What it do? Seen the Unseen Boxing. King of Kings Boxing. Nonstop Nemo. Elbow. Shoot to everybody here. My brother I am Trill Well. Mark Harrison. Jay from around the way. Southern T, what it do, fam? Snacks B, the Village Brother, Brother Reef in the building. Powerhouse Watson. Salute to everybody in here, man. I can't read all y'all, but thank y'all for being up in here, man. I see my brother Drew came through here. Will Sinclair, salute to everybody in here. Much love to everybody in the chat. All right, y'all, let's get down with the get down, shall we? Oh, my goodness. All right, y'all. Got some ripping around to do today. So let's get down to the smoke. First and foremost, man, we know now that it's looking like Stephen L said YouTube keep kicking them out the chat, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Try to counteract some of this hating that they doing over here. You know what I mean? But we know that these jokers out here mad, bro. They big mad, bro. And I'm just, but I'm just being real with you, bro. I don't like you Tank Davis fans. I really don't like y'all. I don't. I try to be cordial with y'all and just say, hey, man, it's just a disagreement of who the best. It's not that serious. It's just boxing. But then I realized it's not. It's not that. It's just a disagreement, because that would be a mature way of looking at it. Y'all are very immature to the point where y'all will side with a racist Ryan Garcia over your brother, Devin Haney. And then, while justifying you doing that, then you try to flip the black stuff on us, talking about, oh, y'all criticizing the black man. Tank Davis is the black man. So I really don't. I'm putting y'all in the same boat as Ryan Garcia fans to me. Tank, y'all one and the same. Y'all all weirdos. All y'all weirdos. Straight up. Ryan Garcia is running around out here in these streets with Gore like the Gooch, and y'all keep. The reason why I say I skip some stuff. The reason why I'm talking about this is I've been getting weird comments, fam. I've been getting straight weirdo comments from Tank fans, and it be at random times. I'll be like watching TV, like yesterday. This really pissed me off. I'm watching a movie or a TV show, I should say, a Netflix show. I'm watching the last couple episodes of Stranger Things with my daughter. And my phone, I got it on silent, but it keep lighting up. So when the phone light up, it mean like it's like YouTube notifications or whatever. So I'm like, I ignored the first couple of ones or whatever, but then I'm like, what's going on? Maybe it's some breaking news in boxing that I missed or something, right? So I took a glance at my phone, which I shouldn't have done, and I see some Tank Davis hater. I mean, some Tank Davis fan who is a hater, like all in my chat hating on Devin Haney, just hating. Oh, when Tank fought Rolly, y'all said Rolly was a bum. And now Devin gonna fight Rolly, and now crybaby stuff, right? So then I go to the comment, and me, I don't really go back and forth with idiots like that. Once I realize that you're not a supporter and you're never gonna be a supporter, I just block you. So that way we can save ourselves both some trouble. Because a lot of YouTubers won't block you because they're thirsty for any type of interaction and a subscriber on their page, and they want their numbers to look good and all that stuff. I'm not like a one of them dudes who need arguments in my chat. It's fine if you disagree, but when you try to sideways insult me or question my blackness or anything like that, while at the same time defending Ryan Garcia, I'm going to block you. That's what's going to happen. What's up, Sister Cam? Conflict with Cam in the building. So anyway, it was like a lot of comments. Once I went to that one, I started seeing there was more comments from these weirdos, right? All these Tank fans just appearing out the woodworks, mad. And like I said, and I'm gonna keep saying it. Why don't any of you guys ever say Tank should fight Devin? You never say that. So like the cowards that you are, you hide from a distance and want somebody else to fight Devin to beat him. You don't want Tank. One dude left a comment and said Devin is a cruiserweight. Dude, literally, Devin a cruiserweight. I said, bro, what the hell are you talking about, cruiserweight? What are you talking about? Tank Davis. Okay, first of all, you can't have it both ways. You can't say that Devin is pillow fisted, Devin this, Devin that, he ain't got no chin, and then your guy's the knockout artist, and your guy spar heavyweights. Your guy was just finna fight Jake Paul, but Devin's a cruiserweight. Oh, no way, Tank is. Just tell the truth. We all know y'all terrified of Devin Haney. Y'all been terrified of Devin Haney was at lightweight for 5 years with Tank, asking for the fight. And all we have to hear constantly from Tank Davis and his supporters and protection agency is, oh, that fight's not ready yet. Oh, Devin should do more. Devin got to go here and there. Devin got to do this. He got to jump through hoops. He got all this nonsense. Devin moves up in weight, and then y'all have the audacity to say Devin ducking somebody because he moved up. While at one point calling Devin a bully, a weight bully, when he moves up in weight, you saying he ducking, right? But this is what y'all didn't expect to happen. The con game of Devin being too big for Tank, right? Y'all didn't expect Shakur Stevenson to emerge as that threat that he did at 135. So then that ruined your whole argument. Because if Devin is so huge, well, Shakur's not that big. He's not huge. Why Tank ain't fighting Shakur? So you put yourself in this ridiculous situation where you're just making up excuse after excuse for every single person that's good. Why he couldn't fight Keyshawn Davis? Why he couldn't fight Lomachenko? See what I'm saying? It's Bobby Johnson in the super chat with the 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation, fam. He says Ryan and Tank fans be the most delusional. Haney hasn't ducked anyone. These are facts, and everybody know it. The sports commentators know it. The networks know it. Turkey know it. The only people who pretend like they don't know it is Tank and Ryan Garcia fans, the big crybabies. You see what I'm saying? That's why they co-signed Ryan Garcia cheating Devin. They did. I told you. I heard after the fight. I heard one of them dudes was on the podcast. Somebody sent me like a 30-second screen recording of a podcast from one of them Tank fanboy channels. And the dude was on the panel was like, man, I don't care if Ryan cheated. I don't care. I don't like Devin, man. I don't care if Ryan took steroids. He literally said that. That's what he said. And didn't nobody kick him off for the show. He stayed right there. And that's the sentiment of most of these weirdos. They treat Tank Davis like he's their daughter, like he's their girlfriend, versus him being a fighter and you being a fan now. See what I'm saying? Wait a minute, did I read the super chat? Oh my God, hold on, y'all. So sick of this thing, man. I'm gonna have to give me a. Y'all read the super chat from it's Bobby Johnson. All right, shout out to Sniper in the super chat with that 5-piece. Appreciate the love. Says it's Ryan's it's Ryan's boo thing. Gorlock the Gooch on the screen. He says very disgusting 78. But salute to you, salute. Yeah, that's Ryan boo thing. You know what I'm saying? But they don't care. Yeah, Tiz Frank. If we fight Shakur, we can't do what we want to do. So they cherry picking. Tank Davis' whole career has been cherry picking fighting guys who are drained and at the right time, rehydration clauses and blah 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 stuff like that. Tank go beat them up, and now these other guys have went on and did stuff. You know, had championships. Rolly got multiple weight championships and all this type of stuff. And now he's gonna get cooked by Devin. And I guarantee you, Tank fans is gonna be on their knees praying to the milk and magnesia that Rolly beats Devin. I never seen nothing like this in the history of boxing. But you know, I take that back. That this whole era of boxing is weird. I say from what 20, probably since about 2013 or something like that, man. About 2013 or 2010, from 2010 up, man, boxing has been very weird to me as far as these fans. And I think this is because of the rise of social media, to be honest with you. So I think it's because of the rise of social media. People have started to what's up with y'all must have forgotten the building. The rise of social media with the Instagrams and Twitters, and YouTube, it's made people become super duper followers, right? Followers to trends and wanting to be a part of the hype crowd, stuff like that. So we was talking about that the other day with the shoes, right? Like a dude won't just buy some shoes because he think they dope. He need validation from other people first, right? Yeah, I'm a big fan of like all black sneakers or all white sneakers. I'm a big fan because those shoes you can match with anything. You can freak them any way you want to, right? But if I go in and I see some all black, whatever, that I like, and I'm like, yo, I want these. I don't go on YouTube and check and see if it's hype around them, right? A guy at Foot Locker told me, one of the little young boys who work at Foot Locker, he told me one time, he said, just recently, matter of fact, when I went up there to get some Jordan salesmen, right? The Jordan 6 salesman joints. So I went up there to get them. I see they got the shoe up there on the counter. So I'm looking at it, I'm examining it. I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll get it for the collection. You know what I'm saying? I get it for the collection. Even though I like the original infrared look for better, I get that for the collection. I still can freak this. I said, hey, my man, let me get this in the size 11 and a half and size 12. He said, oh, man, we ain't even got him. So you ain't got him? I said, what size you got? He's like, we got him like in size 8, 9, and we got some grade school or something like that, he said. So I said, oh, man. He said, yeah, man, they sold out. I said, oh, okay, that's good then, these people from this generation still like the Sixers. Dude told me, he said, man, you the first person today that didn't ask me was we sold out. I said, what you mean? He said, I just told you we were sold out. He said, but everybody else been coming up here asking me how the shoes selling. I said, man, because they some marks. That's why. Why do you care what you should want the shoe because you want the shoe, not because everybody else wants the shoe. I'm telling you, dude, and that's what's happening in boxing. People, it's no way you could be a fan of this Dusty Cheater and Ryan Garcia, and then be a fan of Tank Davis who don't want to fight nobody. Don't want to fight the best people in his class. Don't want to fight his contemporaries, the best fighters of his generation. He don't want to fight them. The only reason why y'all are fans of him is because you hear the crowd roar, you hear everybody going yay yay yay. So then a lot of y'all turned y'all channels into Tank Davis fans, West Havens, and you do that because you figure Tank got a huge fan base. I can get that trickle down. Y'all con artists is what y'all is. You con artists. Oh, I'm gonna get the Tank fans on my page. Same thing people was doing with Canelo. I seen people do it with Anthony Joshua. I literally seen people after Joshua Klitschko. When people see how big Joshua Klitschko was, I literally seen people. First of all, I was happy for Joshua. I said, man, that's dope, man. This a heavyweight classic, man. I said, man, now him and Wilder, because at this point, Wilder was my guy, but I didn't care who won the fight because I'm like, hey, man, they both brothers, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, I ride with Wilder, but if Wilder loses to Joshua, it ain't like I'm going to be, distraught or something, you know what I'm saying? But then the fight turned into something weird. It just started like, as soon as we start pushing for Wilder Joshua unification, dudes start coming, oh, you're disrespecting it. Yeah. What's Wilder done? Wilder has done nothing. Wilder, he's got skinny legs. And I'm like, bruh, I thought we were supposed to be wanting to see the best fights. What are we talking about? Oh, Wilder's not done nothing. So it's like this weird protection started happening. Dudes became man fans, and they saw YouTube and social media as a means for them to make money. So if once you found your groove, once you found your niche, your hustle, you don't want that hustle to be broken. And you know what I'm saying? If AJ is your hustle, and you come on internet and praise AJ every day, and that's your hustle, and that's profitable for you, that gets you money or it gets you attention and video views and likes you want. You don't want that to go away, so you're gonna do everything in your power to protect your money making. See what I'm saying? And that's what dudes are doing with Tank Davis. They're doing everything in their power to protect them. But the problem is, Tank, the man, he finna be gone. He finna be gone in a while. So what y'all gonna do? Um, it's Bobby Johnson back in that super chat with the 5 piece. Thank you, good brother. He says, "Did you see Shakur declining the fight Ryan because of the rehydration clause?" No, I didn't see it, but it don't surprise me. No, I didn't see that. It don't surprise me. But that's the thing. Shakur would be foolish to fight Ryan Garcia without a rehydration clause because Ryan Garcia is a proven cheater. Now, if Devin's, I mean, excuse me, if Shakur gonna move up and weight to 147, then that's different. But Ryan is a proven cheater. I wouldn't give Ryan any advantages over me. I wouldn't give Ryan any advantages, and I'm hoping that Shakur don't, because I don't think that's one of the best fights in boxing. Shakur versus Ryan. Nope. I would much rather see Shakur Stevenson fight some other guys. I know he's not gonna fight Keyshawn, that's his partner. But you know, whatever. Now Shakur don't even wanna. It's a shame Shakur don't even want to call out Tank because he's saying that, like he said with that dude, he act like a girl. He said, man, if you mention his name, he act like you clout chasing him or you need him or something. He's like, man, I don't need him. I want to fight him, which is understandable. It ain't that you need Tank, you want to fight. What's happening, Drink? Mac a Day is Mac of the South. What's happening with it? Y'all smash that like button. Get the likes all real. We need over 200 likes in the building. So now, like I said, I'm looking at the comments last night. What's up, my brother Sheldon? I'm looking at the comments last night and I see dudes defending Ryan Garcia with Gorlock the Gooch. One dude said that's the problem with you old heads. That's what he called me, an old head. So that's the problem with you old heads. Y'all don't know how to take a joke. Ryan's clearly joking around with Gorlock. You know the problem with you young whippersnappers, since I'm an old head. The problem with you young whippersnappers is you put your mouth on pickles and then justify doing it. Call it trolling. When your girl catch you, when your girl come home from work early, and you in the in the bedroom with the door closed with your homeboy, and she open up the door and she see you jumping off your homeboy pickle. Got you, babe. Got you, babe. We're trolling you. It's a prank. Hey, babe, it's a prank. Yeah. See, that don't work on me. Because in my day, we called it zesty. And today, we still call it zesty. That's your problem. Y'all, you justify dudes doing questionable things and things they ain't got no business doing. You justify it. It's a prank. We were just joking around. Sitting in the room with your homeboy, uh, uh, playing video games with the door closed. yo, why is the door closed? That's my question. Like listen, bro. I understand if you're a kid, right? Kids want to feel like they grown, so kids think that they gotta close the door so they can cuss and stuff like that without their parents hearing. You know, kids be doing bad stuff. Like, yeah, man, that you could tell stories and be cussing and jacking and lying. You know what I'm saying? But even when you're a teenager, right? You might put the fan in the window and smoke a joint or something like that. You don't want moms to smell the bud or whatever the case may be, right? But when you become a man, and I hope you ain't living with your parents no more, but when you become a man, there's no reason to close your door when you're in the room with a man. There's no reason for the door to be closed. Why is the door closed? And this you're a grown up. But your girl come home and the whole room smell like cologne, and the door been closed, and you sitting there playing Fortnite for duty. You know what she thinking, right? What's wrong with this dude? Why the room smell like cologne? Oh, I had put some cologne on earlier. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. That's too suspicious, homie. You and this ninja over here been over here. Y'all been bobbing for apples or something. Y'all been doing something quite disgusting. And this is what we're living in now. Well, we living in an era where dudes ignore Ryan Garcia, the so-called super popular superstar boxer. They ignore the fact that he out running around here with Go Like the Goose. They ignore it. No problem, what you say. Ryan's just trolling. What's up, beautiful brown sugar Tay in the building? Oh, come on, man. That's what the problem with you old heads. Y'all don't realize Ryan he just joke. Y'all can't handle a joke.
Do you find Gorlock to be attractive?
Yes.
True.
Well, the lie detector test determined he was telling the truth. That's what y'all say. New Titan LLC, my brother in the super chat for that 2-piece. Appreciate the love. He says these boys are playing call for doo-doo. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the grown men. Grown men. Grown men playing weirdo games, bro. Man. I had to tell my little cousin. I had to tell him something. It ain't no disrespect to him because he grown now. But when he was a teenager, him and his little homeboy, I had pulled up on the block or whatever, and you know, pulled up over there to holler at his mama, and he was out there with his homeboy or whatever, and they was like teenagers but old enough to know better. I want to say maybe uh, in the 14 to 16 age range. I can't remember, but this joker was over there, and his homeboy was like, so he's sitting on the porch, his homeboy standing up. So his homeboy like, after I greet them and they greet me, as I'm walking in the house, I hear the homeboys like, "Hey, close your eyes." No, for real, dude, close your eyes, right? And then tell me what this tastes like. I turned around. I said, "Huh?" I said, "Hey, my guy, what you say?" He was like, "Huh?" So no, I was talking to him. I said, "What you say though?" He's like, "No, we playing this game. We trying to get him to guess." Oh, I said, "Nah, bro. Yeah, men don't play games like that, homie." I told my little cousin, I said, "Bro, don't ever let no man tell you to close your eyes and tell you what something tastes like. This ain't you and your girl playing the game or something. Man, get this dude up out of here. Y'all watch. That's what happened when you sit around watching TikTok all day. Watching TikTok and prank videos all day. You a grown, you 15, 16, you ain't got no business talking about close your eyes and tell me what this tastes like. Man, go somewhere and sit down, bro." But see, they don't even know no better. That's what happened when you ain't got no daddies around. Mr. Sheldon, my brother in the building with the 2-piece, appreciate love, says British cigarette ish. Mm-hmm. Nasty word. Stephen Hill crazy. Yeah, man. But people do that without no manhood training. If you don't correct it, man, I'm saying, I tell little girls the same thing. Cause they whatever. I don't even want to go down that road. But still, bro, you gotta protect the youngsters, man. You gotta give them some game when they're young, because they don't know no better. You have to teach them and tell them what's appropriate and what's not appropriate. You know what I'm saying? And check this out. Off topic. My son, he been getting these glasses delivered, right? he be having these glasses sent to my house because he don't want to have them sent to his crib for a whole nother reason, right? You know, so he have them sent to my house, right? Now, I told you he didn't jack me. He didn't jack me for a hellified Jordan. When I do my video about my shoes, I'm gonna tell you which ones he got me for. But anyway, yeah, I've been getting them for him sunglasses. I've been getting them. I took like 4 pair of sunglasses from him and I'm stashed them. He trying to get fresh for the summertime. And he's like, man, Pop, I had sunglasses. I had some glasses come. They ain't came. I said, nope, they ain't even came. Man, yeah, that's how it be sometimes. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful out in these streets. Shout out to King of Kings boxing in the super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love. He says, why would someone troll like this? Straight cap. Mm-hmm. Right. The man went around and Ryan Garcia is currently in a relationship with Gorlock the Gooch. Now, they're not telling nobody that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's a committed relationship or it's probably most likely an open relationship where Gorlock get to smash who he want to and Ryan get to smash who he want to. And when they get together, they just, you know what I'm saying, make pancakes and whatnot. But regardless, it is what it is. Hey, Stormy said, y'all think Gorlock be asking Ryan, tell me what that feel like. And guess what? Yeah, it is. You know, Gorlock. Yeah, Gorlock having his way with Ryan. Ryan having his way with Gorlock, to be honest with you. Ryan like that kind of stuff. Yeah, Gorlock. This is some nasty work, bro. But like I said, bro, I'm glad this happened because now I'm gonna remember all of this. I can't. I'm telling you, man. I'm remembering this, and y'all keep this in y'all memory bank because this didn't go viral the way it should have, especially on with black YouTubers and black social media content creators. This did not go viral. Everybody's ignoring this like it's nothing. But at the slightest thing, bro, dudes be ready to tear down some black celebrity and pretending like questioning this person's manhood, questioning his blackness, calling them PDF files, all this. But this dude can do whatever he want to do, and don't nobody say nothing. Cats, ain't no black celebrities distancing themselves from Ryan Garcia. No, they love them some Ryan. So anyway, back to what we talking about. Yeah, the Devin Haney hit is a big match this morning because Rolly Romero and Devin Haney appear to have struck a deal. You know what I'm saying, to get the fight going. So a unification bout at 147 pounds. Devin Haney cooks Rolly Romero. And somebody in the chat said, do I think Devin stops Rolly? He could stop him because Rolly can get aggressive. I can see Rolly getting too aggressive and not respecting Devin, and then Rolly getting dropped. And that depends on what Rolly's recovery is like. Rolly's a very strong kid. You know what I'm saying? He can punch. You know what I'm saying? Real big back muscles and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So he can generate a lot of power. But Rolly, he winds up a lot of shots. Devin gonna see those shots coming. That winding up shots. And him winding up shot. By the time he lands something on Devin or try to land, Devin gonna be out the way. So Devin gonna dominate, make it look easy, and after the fight, they're gonna say the fight was boring. I mean, Devin was a great fighter, man, but the fight's boring, man. This fight's boring, bro. I mean, Devin, man, he's not exciting. That's what they're gonna say, bro. You know, man. I mean, after the demonstration that Shakur just put down against Teofimo Lopez, you would think there ain't no criticism from the coming Shakur way, but instead, like I told y'all, black content creators is out here on Shannon Sharp being one of them. Shakur boring. That was boring, man. I can't pay for it. Like, bro, this is further proof that people don't really pay attention to and say what they believe or buy what they like. They ride the hype trains, bro. Everybody follows the leader. Everybody follows the. It's a herd mentality, bro. You step out the movie theater, you see 1,000 people running to the right, you gonna start running to the right? You're not gonna walk right to your car or walk to the left. You're gonna run to the right because you see everybody else going that way, and that's just scientific. That's just what people do, especially online. It's a whole. I believe it's a whole lot of a lot of mental warfare and experiments happening on this internet with our people, with people in general. I think the government just does weird experiments on people, fam. Throw stuff out there, see what's gonna work, see what people bite on. Look at your president. Look at him. This joker here tried everything in his power to keep everybody from talking about that Epstein list. Everything in his power. And now this joker just said, I'm finna invade every country. You know what I'm saying? That I know we can dominate. I'm gonna invade this country, get the media talking about something other than Epstein. Right? So the Republicans is gonna try the Republicans and black YouTubers. That's what you gotta be on the weary of. Black content creators in the Republican Party is all in cahoots, and I don't care what nobody say. A lot of these dudes getting paid to distract you by talking about people like Jay Z, Diddy locked up, and they still messing with the dude. Now they talking about they want Jay Z to testify before the Senate committee about Epstein. Like what? Jay Z got nothing to do with this. Literally, it's just goofball stuff, man. But this is all for theatrics. Keep you distracted. Keep you watching soap operas while it's a war going on. That's what happened with us during the Gulf War when my pops was fighting over in Desert Storm and Desert Shield. They used to play soap operas all day. Keep everybody distracted. Keep you uh, um, keep you from watching the news and being depressed or digging too deep into the politics as to why we at war. They want to keep you focused on other storylines, drama, and that's what these black content creators and stuff is for. That's exactly what he's doing, Drink. And what I fear about this, and I don't fear much, but what I fear about this Joker in the White House is that his actions are going to have long lasting ramifications for the next president, and that's dangerous. See what I'm saying? That's dangerous. Like the stuff that he's doing is extremely dangerous, bro. And he don't want to leave the White House. Everybody think that's a bluff, man. This Joker don't want to leave the White House. He wanted another term. He already laying the groundwork out there tomorrow. They cheated the last time. Said gas almost $4. But Trump just did a State of the Union address and said he drove past somewhere, and I just seen the gas when I was in Iowa. I seen the gas for 98 cents. And everybody stand up clapping. Like, bro, if y'all don't shut up with these lies. Ridiculous, bro. But yeah, that's what's happening now. So now, they over there. We're gonna do a whole separate video. I don't want to talk about that right now. But yeah, man. But this war stuff is bad business. And a lot of people gonna say what they want to say or whatever, but I don't take that stuff lightly because I'm come from a military family. I don't take these little wars. It ain't just theory to me. It's personal, and that you don't know what that feel like to. It's one thing to be in war, in combat, be deployed as a veteran, an active service person. It's another thing as well to be a family, a loved one of one of those people, and then you all the crazy stuff that go through your mind, right? So it's easy for somebody to just be, oh man, this and that, and you just talking crazy, and the soldiers are criminals, and this and this. That's easy when you a draft dodger, you ain't loyal to nothing. You know what I'm saying? Sit around talking in theory, smoking weed all day. Don't take baths because you don't want to waste water. You know what I'm saying? I only wipe my butt twice a month. Cut down on pollution. If you one of them weirdos, just shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. Simon says 78. One more time, I hear this Devin versus Broly fight is trash. Tank better not fight Pitbull over Shakur. They're gonna get it. Well, brother, hate to break the news to you, but that's what's gonna happen. What's up with it, corner girl? She said he really wants to cancel the midterm. I don't put nothing past Trump. Trump gonna do this. Dude would do anything. I'm telling you. I don't put nothing past this dude. This joker here got I don't know how many felony convictions. He already had to pay out how many women? How many women he been found liable for like abusing or doing something inappropriate with? Then how many women have he settled with out of court? How many times have we heard this man on tape fawning and lusting over his own daughter, right? With other men. How many times have we seen him out with Jeffrey Epstein in pictures and events? So this is why I don't care when people try to tell me about Diddy, and this is why I'm defending them. I don't care what y'all. You can't make me care. No, 78 man, wrong is wrong, bro. Shut the hell up. Talking to me, wrong is wrong. It's always wrong is always wrong when we talking about black folks. When you talking about this dude, the president of the United States, dude y'all voted for, and still making excuses for, you can justify his behavior, but when it comes to Diddy, oh, you so man, he killed Tupac, man, shut up, man. Tupac and Biggie being followed by the FBI, factually, but you don't think the government know who dusted them off? Shut up, man. Just shut up. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, not to compare Tupac and Biggie to them, but you know what I'm saying. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, both was being had undercover operatives in their organization at the time of their assassinations, and so did Biggie, and so did Tupac. But we're gonna keep looking for somebody black to blame. Uh, Byron Kelly says, I'm not a Tank fan, but I understand him getting a tune up, the Pitbull, then maybe Roach, then Stevenson. See, that is why we never get the fights. What you just said right there. See what you just did? You're justifying Tank Davis. When was Tank's last fight? Didn't Tank just fight Lamont Roach last year, or am I mistaken? Wasn't that 2025 when he fought Lamont Roach? Why does he need a tune-up versus Pitbull? That's cap. And this is the problem. You just built in this. I told you what I tell y'all yesterday. What Tank fans do? Tank fans, they kick the problem down the road to buy themselves a little time. Remember I told you that, and that's what's happening here. Even though you say you're not a Tank fan, this is what you just did. You just said, okay, I'm gonna justify this BS fight, and then hope that he fights the people he's supposed to fight after that. Well, Tank fans have been doing that for like what, 6 years? It's been like 6 years. we've been waiting on him to fight. Like we've been saying the same thing. We say, well, he's gonna fight this person right now, but then after that, he's gonna fight somebody else. He ain't never gonna fight nobody. My brother Iron Trey Will says, with no proof Diddy ever did anything with a minor, but the orange PDF file, um, they need more proof. That's what they do every time. That's why I don't respect these dudes. You know what I'm saying? I don't respect the hustle, and a lot of them just doing stuff because it's a hustle. They grifting on the internet, trying to, they found them a little lane to make some money, so they just saying anything, trying to profit, trying to get a Google AdSense check, or trying to get some followers based off of pandering to the self-hating community online. It's disgusting to me. All these conspiracies against him. Oh, Diddy did this, Diddy. I don't got it in me, though. I don't got it in me to come on the internet and hate somebody based off of rumors about what they did. Rumors. I heard he did this. I heard this. Man, you got to be a goofball, out of control. It's no wonder how we end up in slavery. If this is the extent of the human mind, the human intelligence, ain't no. I can see how slavery was justified for so long. Well, those blacks. We went over there to Africa. They were eating each other alive, swinging from trees. Yeah, they even had children. They were taking children and just making up stuff. And people hear that, oh my God. So it's like we're doing a good thing by keeping them in bondage and making them work out there in the field. That's right. We're doing a good thing. We're saving a lot. We're introducing them to Jesus Christ. By golly, I think we're helping the Negro. See, this is how the human mind works, bro. We justify stupid stuff like this. He said, no. See, some people thought Pitbull won back in 1982. It's been a long time since he fought Pitbull. The fight that he should have been fighting in a rematch is Lamont Roach. He fought Pitbull and beat him with one hand. Lamont Roach put the flip flops on him. And now this dude ducking Lamont Roach to fight Pitbull. See, we follow this and we talk about this almost every day. Devontae Davis could have easily fought Lamont Roach. That's the bigger, better fight. Him versus Pitbull is not going to sell nothing because everybody knows Tank finna beat him. But with Lamont Roach, people don't know. They don't know that. Who gonna win? What's gonna happen? Yeah, I seen one person on the internet who thought Pitbull won after the fight. Won. And that was a YouTuber. And everybody else thought Tank Davis beat him with one hand. You said they just ordered Roach and Zepeda. Yeah, Zepeda and Roach is rumored to be on the same card with Pitbull and Tank. But what I hear, and like I said, I don't know if that's true or not. It could just be ninja gossip. Oh my goodness, y'all gotta forgive me, man. I did legs the other day, and these jokers here is done. The word on the curb is Tank need 3 fights to get out of his situation that he's in, his little financial bind. Because he could just fight one good fight. He could fight Shakur. He could fight Devin. He can make that Jake Paul money. He can make the Jake Paul money. Turkey would love to pay Tank $30-40 million to fight Shakur Stevenson or Devin Haney because those fights are going to sell. Those are huge fights for casuals and for the hardcore, for the culture. That those fights are gonna be everywhere. Tank Davis versus Roach is a fight for the culture. It's not as big as him versus Shakur or him versus Devin, but it's huge. That fight, that fight can be made. But I hear that Tank needs a couple. I think him and Mayweather are pretty much in the same boat, similar situation. Let's just say Tank needs 3 fights to make up the money that he was supposed to get with Jake Paul, so he can retire. So Tank needs 3 fights allegedly. So if he does fight Pitbull Cruz, he's gonna beat Pitbull. I don't know. Like I know for a fact he probably gonna fight the winner of Zepeda versus Roach. If they put both of them guys on the same card, then Tank is definitely gonna fight the winner of Zepeda and Roach. So let's say he beats Pitbull, and then let's say he fights Roach. That's a good fight. We don't know what's gonna happen, but you just stalled out a long time. Like it took forever. What we got going on here? Just took forever, and you still ain't fought Shakur. Now we got 1 fight left. Who that's gonna be? Is that gonna be Shakur Stevenson? Is that gonna be Devin Haney? No. So all this waiting around for Tank to fight somebody, and he finna fight the same people he already fought, and he gonna leave boxing having never fought none of his contemporaries, and that's sad, bro. It really is. It's sad. And the only thing the Tank fans really got now to hold on to try to make themselves feel better, they say stuff like, "Oh well, the guys who Tank beat is the guys who all y'all the favorite fighter need for his legacy." Oh my god, bro, this is ridiculous, man. So why Tank just don't fight Devin, bro? I mean, how many times we gotta hear this lie? Why don't Tank just fight him? Why are we trying to do the triangle theory in boxing? Why don't Tank fight Devin Haney? Why don't he fight Shakur Stevenson? What's the excuse for those guys? Say Roach versus Brian Norman Jr. That's a good scrap for about 3 rounds, and Brian Norman gonna knock his head off his shoulders. Say Roach versus Gary Antoine. Nah, I'm just whatever. I don't care, bro. I'm just not interested in looking at Gary Antoine fight. I just don't know. Just I can't do it, bro. He just him and that dude. What's that dude named Bartholomew? What's the other dude named Bartholomew? Who just the one who just lost? Didn't Regis knock him out? Somebody knocked him out. Not Regis, but didn't Frank Martin? Somebody knocked dude out. Who just knocked out the Bartholomew dude? The Bartholomew dude and Gary Antoine. I don't like them dudes, man. They just some musty, dusty looking dudes. They just look like they stink all the time, and they always need $2 for something. Hey, bro, you ain't got $2, do you? Like, bro, what kind of dope are they selling for $2? Y'all holding out on me, dog. What kind of dope is they selling for $2, man? It's something out there. It's a new drug or something that they got for $2. Cause these dudes, some little dusty, musty looking dudes, they ain't never got no money for no deodorant. He just, especially Gary Antoine, he just remind me of one of these dudes I was locked up with. Little young dude, little dusty little dude, used to sit there and cry and complain all day about how his family don't mess with him. His family don't mess with him. His family they don't do nothing for him. You know what I'm saying? He'd be musty. And they give him the jailhouse deodorant, you know what I'm saying, the free deodorant, and that stuff stank too. That stuff don't do you no good. So, one day one of his family members or cousins or something, she sent them like $50 right? When she got her tax money. That's what it was. She sent them like $50 during she got her taxes. And this ninja was so geeked up and happy that he got some money on his books, right? So this is just tell you everything you need to know about dusty ninjas like this. After being in there for a year, musty, stinking, having to use the county deodorant and toothpaste and all that stuff, this dude spent the whole 50 on snacks. Didn't buy no hygiene products. None. None at all. So that tell you, this is why I be laughing when dudes always talking about what they do as soon as they get some money. You ain't finna do nothing, man. You finna go do some dumb ninja activity like everybody else. You ain't finna do nothing. Everybody's smart with somebody else's money. But as soon as y'all get some money, y'all do some stupid mess. Rhino the Vibe, the homie in the super chat with the 5 piece, appreciate the love. He says, Tank third fight will be the Japanese guy. He's gonna bring him up to his weight class, cherry picking, and lose to him. Who? I know you ain't talking about Monster. Tank versus Monster is a great fight. I wouldn't mind Tank fighting Monster, but the thing is, he got cut. He got at least switch, get Pitbull up out of there, bro. If you fight Lamont Roach, fight Shakur Stevenson, and the boy Monster, I'll give him a pass for that. Even though he dug Devin Haney since 1981, I'll give him a pass for that. Andy Hirachi. No, he talking about Andy who just fought. No, he ain't talking about him. He talking about Monster. He Tank scared of roaches. Nasty work. But anyway, y'all, I'm going up here. I gotta make some runs. I got a lot of stuff to do. Gotta pick up my daughter. Oh snap! UPS is here. I'm out y'all in a minute. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Super chat. Everybody came through showing love. I'm about to hit over deuces.